All right, good evening, everybody. I'm Tim Ring in the newsroom. Have to get you caught up on what happened tonight in our nation's capital. The DeAndre Ayton era gets underway tonight as the Suns take on the Dallas Mavericks. Note the later tip time tonight, 7:30 tip-off. Reason being, this game is on ESPN.
Yeah, the cardboard headset, they're going to be passing them out here to people in the gallery at the 16th hole all week. It's pretty simple. You take your iPhone, you pop it in there, you download the PGA Tour app, and you're set to go. You look in there, and bam, you are suddenly on the tee box at the 16th hole at the Phoenix Open. You can look left, you can look right, you can turn all the way around and check out the sky boxes, then turn back and focus in on the player. In this case, it's PGA Tour player Tony Finau.
A lot of drama tonight, considering it's two bad NFL teams. You know, you listen to what's being said in Denver and what's being said here in the Valley. I have dubbed this the Head Should Roll Bowl. But the big concern, obviously, is Remy Martin. How is he going to look? He was the last guy out on the practice court here today, no doubt, getting treatment, getting that groin wrapped up. He only played 23 minutes last night against St. John's, but believe me, ASU kind of had that game in hand, and I think Bobby Hurley really managed his point guard's minutes in anticipation of having him play heavy minutes tomorrow against Buffalo. Look, the Bulls are a good team. They're 31-3. They're going to need Remy Martin to play heavy minutes tomorrow.
You know, in 2012, after you dropped about 50 on him, you said, I don't like him. I don't like him. 4 years later, as you say goodbye, has that changed? Have you softened on that at all?
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, when you compete, you're not supposed to like somebody that's been kicking your butt.
As Sean Miller loses to ASU for the first time ever here in Tucson, Bobby Hurley obviously picks up his first win in Tucson. ASU sweeps the season series from the Wildcats. Next up, the Pac-12 tournament. And what does today's win mean for ASU's NCAA tournament chances? We'll hear from Bobby Hurley and Remy Martin about that coming up later in sports.
Luke calls you and says, Dad, the Lakers want to talk. The Lakers are interested. What's your fatherly advice when you get that call to your son, Luke?
Stay where he is. Head coaching jobs are open for a reason. If you have a good job and you're in a great situation, as Luke is, I mean, you got Steve Kerr, you got all these beautiful players, you got California, the Bay Area, it's fantastic. With all that being said,
is he going to listen to you?
Did you listen to your dad, Tim?
Wednesday at the Phoenix Open means the Pro-Am, and to find the action, you follow the golfers into 16, where a good-looking crowd saw some not-so-good-looking shots, and a couple of former Super Bowl MVPs, a World Series champ, and 2 Cy Young Award winners were among those taking their cuts.
Well, it's one of the hardest 9-irons you'll ever try to hit.
The Cubs' Anthony Rizzo survived a nerve-wracking World Series Game 7.
I'm in a glass case of emotions right now.
Yeah.
But how would he fare at the famed 16th? Safe to say you were in a glass case of emotions on that shot?
That was awesome. It was cool. I babied a little bit. I'm pissed. I should have hit it straight, but it's all good.
Golden Boy Michael Phelps brought the goggle gifts. Golden Tate brought the green shoes.
You know, Nike hooked it up for me.
I was telling myself, do not embarrass yourself in front of all these people, and 2, do not kill a person from shanking you.
Bears legend Richard Dent just happy to be out of the Chicago cold.
You can't get this nowhere else but in Phoenix, you know.
Local legends from Emmett to Archie to Pat P putting on a show.
I feel like it's kind of like my obligation to kind of give back to the fans, give them the pictures and things like that, give them a little bit of time that they came out here.
From giving back to falling down, a super swinging, selfie grabbing, autograph signing Wednesday.
Look at all these chipper people out here.
At the TPC, I'm Tim Ring for Arizona's Family.
Charles Barkley and Magic Johnson, honorary coaches, headlining some high-wattage star power at Chaparral High. Bobby Hurley, Desmond Howard, Kurt Warner, and Dan Marley, with Hurley showing he can still serve him up to the likes of high-flying internet sensation Doug Anderson.
The one thing I can do is throw a lob, and that I haven't lost that.
What was it like to get alley-oops from the great Bobby Hurley?
Oh, it was amazing. He's a great passer, too. So as soon as he threw it, I knew exactly where it was going to go.
Hurley could still fill it up himself, and Thunder Dan still had the range. But Barkley's coaching called into question.
Bobby, what'd you think of Barkley's rotations today? I got to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that I played my way into finishing the game in the last minute. So that'd be the only thing. That was a questionable substitution.
Listen, you never complain when you get the W. So You know, you don't, listen, it's the way it is. When we win, it's great coaching. When we lose, it's the players. So the great coaching today.
Especially today.
Especially today.
Nestled in the East Valley, Tri-City Christian Academy has an enrollment that barely stretches beyond 250 students. But walk into a Warrior basketball game and you'd swear you'd walked into an NBA shoot-around.
I joke around all the time, you know, we charge $3 to come to a home game for adults and one for students, and you're seeing high-level, intense basketball.
Very intense and very imported. Meet three of the players who just helped Tri-City to a second-place finish in the CAA state tournament. Falou Dion and Maman Yao from Africa, and Jekyll Davis from Costa Rica.
It's like a dream. You got like dream. You go to America and play basketball.
The boys are part of a growing trend in high school basketball, leaving their homes and families behind for better basketball and better opportunity in the States.
I think it's a very good experience here, and then dream come true. I always dreamed to play in the United States, and then it just happened, and I'm really thankful for that.
Maman was discovered by a basketball coach in Africa at the age of 13 while playing soccer at the beach. When Falou sprouted to 6 feet 11 inches in Senegal 5 years ago, someone handed him a basketball. Having never even seen a game before, he had no idea how to play.
Now I was just dribbling the ball and shoot it.
When the players eventually arrived in Arizona, the transition was not easy.
That's tough. My first year, I remember in the United States, I was crying in my room. I didn't know no English. I didn't know a lot of people. And yeah, it was tough.
While the players had the bodies of grown men, they were still boys who missed their moms.
Now I go come take my dinner, I go to my room, I meet by myself or with my friends. But it's like, that's hard sometimes.
It breaks your heart first. It does. It breaks your heart to hear.
It also puts Paul Brown in a position of not only basketball coach, but caregiver and father figure.
I share with them all the time, hey guys, I'm not your dad, I'm your coach. But hey, you need someone to talk to? My door's always open.
All three players tell Arizona's family they're thrilled with their experience. Maman now speaks 9 languages and has college offers from Ivy League schools. Falou has several D1 offers, including one from Arizona State. Undeniable success stories woven into the sometimes seedy business of basketball.
It can be messy, but if you have the right motives and intentions, it's about helping kids.
You maybe got a chance to go to college and then make it to the NBA or play overseas pro.
Not everybody have this kind of opportunity, so I just gonna take it and then using it as a good thing.
I'm Tim Ring for Arizona's Family.